Hi everyone and welcome back to Enchanted Reiki. My name is Angel and in today's video I'm going to be talking about how to receive Reiki. So as the person lying down on the couch or sitting on the chair or lying on the bed, being the recipient, what is the best way in order for you to make the most of your Reiki treatment and just really benefit from it? So it may sound really simple. You're probably thinking, well, you just lie there and just receive Reiki. And that is true. Reiki will work whether you're lying down, sitting up, asleep, awake, in that in-between state. You could literally be watching TV and someone could be giving you Reiki and I promise it will still work. But in order to get the best out of your Reiki treatment, you want to use it as a time that you can actually retreat from the world and relax as well. And if there's going to be one key takeaway point from this, it's to set an intention. Now, I'm going to get onto that in a minute, but just for the benefit of anyone who has never had a Reiki treatment before, I'm just going to go over very quickly what you would do. So when you enter the practitioner's room and you're getting ready to lie down on the couch, what they'll tend to ask you to do is to remove your shoes and your coat or any kind of outer wear garments that you may have, hat, scarf, anything like that, for two reasons mainly. The first one is just to make yourself feel more comfortable, because you want to be very comfortable when you're receiving a Reiki treatment, especially if you've paid for it and there is, a Reiki couch. It's a whole session, right? It's a whole pampering session. It's a treatment, whether you're there for physical ailment or mental, spiritual, emotional reasons, or whether you're just there just for a detox, or if it's part of your spiritual or physical routine to get a treatment every week or every month, then, you just want to make the most of it all the time, don't you? So make yourself comfortable. The second reason is probably, I would say, for hygiene reasons. That's the reason why I ask people to remove their shoes, partly for hygiene, but partly also because if I want to get to the feet area, sometimes if I'm treating the whole body, which doesn't always happen, but if I do treat the whole body, then I'll put my hands on top of the feet, but also perhaps underneath as well. And I show how to do this in my older video, which was how to give Reiki on a couch. I believe that's what it's called. You should be able to find it. I'll link it below as well if you're interested in watching that video. So once you are lying down on the Reiki couch, this is where your part comes in. So this is the key takeaway to this entire video on how to receive Reiki. Now, this will apply whether you are lying down, sitting down, whether you are... it doesn't matter where you are. Like, you could be watching TV, and if someone is like, I'm going to give you Reiki, just take a moment to set this intention first and then get on to what you're doing. Go back to watching TV or reading a book or whatever it was that you were doing, if you want to make the most out of your session. It's a lot easier if you are going for a Reiki session because you have a bad shoulder. So your intention then, you would center yourself as the practitioner is gearing up, powering up, connecting to Reiki, or as they're just starting to place their hands on you to give you Reiki. This is when you set your intention. So if you are there because you have a shoulder that hurts, just center yourself, take a moment and just say to yourself, you're actually saying this to your subconscious, because it's your subconscious it's you that's doing the healing. The practitioner is there to hold space for you and to direct the healing energy. The practitioner is giving you the Reiki, but it's your body that's doing the healing, because if you are not receptive and open to it, it's not going to work. It's going to bounce back. It's kind of like, I wouldn't necessarily say Reiki is faith healing, because it will work regardless of whether you believe it or not. But if you are very much opposed to it, if you're repelling it, then it's not going to do its job, because your body isn't going to do its job, which is healing you. Your body's just not going to heal you. It doesn't matter. I mean, you could be... you could have some sort of illness and go to a doctor and they'll prescribe you with the medication that you need that's been proven to work. But if you don't believe in it and you're being extremely negative, it's just not going to work for you. So it's kind of similar. So with your intention with the hurt shoulder, you would just take a moment and say, by the end of this session, I want my shoulder to feel 1,000 times better. I want my shoulder to be 100% better. I want my shoulder to be much better. Whatever is believable to you. If, say, you dislocated your shoulder and it's still very, very painful, if it's not believable to you that your shoulder will be 100% better by the end of the 1 hour treatment, then don't say that, because it needs to be believable to you. It's like manifestation. The thing still needs to be fairly believable to you. So just say, I want my shoulder to be better by the end of the session. If it's an emotional issue or a mental issue, then just say, I want to feel better by the end of this session. Set that intention. It only takes a second, but you set the intention. Your subconscious then knows why you're there and what you want, and it's going to get to work and do that for you. And then your only job is to relax. That is all you have to do. Don't try and force yourself to fall asleep. Don't try and force yourself to stay awake. Don't force anything, because if you're forcing something, then you're creating resistance. Nothing works if we force it. Just let it go. Just relax, and you've set your intention. That's all you had to do. You're there. You're receiving Reiki. Let the practitioner do what they need to do, which is hold space for your body to heal itself. So that is it, guys. That is the only thing that you need to do in order to receive Reiki. The same applies if you're having a distant treatment as well. And the same applies even if your practitioner doesn't say, set your intention. I always say to my clients, set an intention for what you would like to gain out of this session. This is something that I do. I wasn't taught to do this, but I feel like it really helps and it benefits the client, and they really appreciate that as well. So even if your practitioner doesn't say to set an intention, just do that, and it will help you so much with your session, and you definitely will feel a lot better at the end of the session as well. So I hope that was useful. And thank you so much for watching. Please do remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell. There are new videos every Sunday, and I will see you guys soon.